Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Brian D. Mendoza at ito po ang aking daily devotion ngayong araw, December 3, 2024. Ngayong araw po ay ating itutuloy ang ating series which is about understanding the church. Specifically, ang topic po natin for today is about the church is under the headship of Christ. At ang ating talata po para sa araw na ito ay manggagaling sa Colossians chapter 1 verse 18. Sabi po rito, basahin ko po. And He is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning and the firstborn from among the dead, so that in everything He might have the supremacy. So ngayon po, tayo po ay dadako sa ating mga katuruan upang mas bigyan ng kahulugan ang nakasaad sa ating talata para sa araw na ito. Ano po? Jesus is the head of the new humanity. So ibig sabihin po, si Jesus po ang leader ng lahat ng nananampalataya sa Diyos. So, just like a head na it gives direction and purpose to the body, so ganun din po si Jesus. So, Jesus provides guidance and unity sa lahat po ng nananampalataya at sumusunod sa Kanya. So, when we become Christians, we become part of this called new humanity. So, where Jesus leads us into a new way of living na nagre-reflect sa kanyang pagmamahal at sa katotohanan. Ikalawa, Jesus is the beginning and the firstborn. So, Jesus was the first to rise from the dead to eternal life. So, dahil po dito it shows na possible for those who follow Him, na possible ang salvation. So, being the firstborn means He went ahead of us and made a way for us to have a new life after death. So, ibig sabihin po, siya po ang simula ng new life where sin and death is no longer have power over us. So, ikatlo po, Jesus has supremacy over all things. So, ibig sabihin po nito, Jesus is above everything and everyone sa lahat po ng bagay. Jesus is above. So, He is greater than any challenges, problems, or kahit ano po man yan. So, any authority, any power in the world, nothing is outside His control. So, whether it's something positive or something negative, everything is under His authority. So, ibig sabihin po nito, it gives us confidence because alam natin na si Jesus ang in charge sa lahat ng bagay, maging ang buhay natin ay na kay Kristo. So, paano po natin i-apply ang mga katuruan na ito? Ngayon po tayo dadako sa ating application. Una po, we live under the head of Christ. So, since Jesus po ang ating leader, we will follow Him sa lahat ng bagay. Ibig sabihin, kaya na lamang ng pagkinig sa mga kanyang katuruan, sa pagsunod sa kanyang mga commands, and pagtitiwala sa kanya tungo sa magandang o sa tamang pamumuhay. So, just as a body depends on its head to function, tayo rin po is nagdedepend kay Kristo to show us the right way to live. Ikalawa, we live the resurrected life. So, because Jesus rose from the dead, we can live with hope and purpose. So, this doesn't just mean life after death, but ibig sabihin po, living differently right now. So, because of this, hindi na po tayo natatakot sa kasalanan or hopelessness because it no longer controls us, because we live with joy, peace, and confidence because of Jesus, knowing that Jesus has given us a new life. So, lastly po, we proclaim the supremacy of Christ. So, knowing that Jesus is greater than everything, dapat po tayong mga nananampalataya kay Kristo, sinishare din po natin ito sa iba. So, this doesn't always mean talking about it directly, but makikita po ito, maaari po natin itong ipakita sa iba sa pamamagitan ng paano tayo namumuhay. So, for example po, when we show kindness, patience, and faith, pananampalataya, even in tough situations. So, sa pamamagitan nito, we let others see that Jesus is in control of our lives, and our actions and words reflect His greatness and love. So, sa pamamagitan po nito, kahit hindi po natin sinasabi directly, kung nakikita naman po sa ating way of living, talagang mahatak natin yung mga ibang tao.